When one thinks about a hobby, a lot of things might come to mind. From reading, clubs, and traveling to sports, music, or community service, you never know what might come to mind. It is important also to realize that everyone will also find their niche and their own hobby that they enjoy. Hobbies are valuable and important to have in life. They keep you busy, can help you find interests in people who are similar to you, and they can also teach you important life lessons without you even realizing. My name is Sarah Parker, and I will be explaining how my hobby of playing soccer can help young adults improve their mental health without them even realizing. Now, one might ask, why is soccer's exercise so different than just going for a simple run? To me, soccer's physical aspects are of course important, and they're a major priority in the game, but it is what the physical attributes encourage mentally that keep me and others around. First, I will start off describing and demonstrating the game of soccer, and then progress into the attributes that contribute to the mental health, including relieving stress, improving self-confidence, and giving myself and others a very big sense of belonging. As many other young adults do, I continue to play a lot of sports for a lot of different reasons, but I always come back to play soccer because it helps me connect to my mental health without even realizing. I started playing soccer at the age of 5, and today at the age of 20, I still continue to play here at the University of South Carolina. My friends and I love to make a co-ed team just for fun. We play once a week against other students here. It's a good way to distract yourself, to get outside, and to realize that there's also fun other than academics here. From soccer, I have not only realized that the physical aspects have benefited me, but it is the physical aspects that lead to social and mental benefits that keep me around. Soccer has shown me that exercise is a very helpful way to connect to your mental health and can help a person in many different ways. Soccer is a common childhood game for many people, and those who enjoy the sport will continue to play it into their young adult lives. Here is the soccer field. This is where you normally would play if you are at the college age or high school age. So the point of soccer is to kick the ball into your opponent's goal more times than they kick it into yours. As children, a lot of teams will play with more people because they're smaller players, but as you get older, the number of players on the field will decrease. As well, or oppositely, the time length of the game will increase. So for example, if you're a young child, you'll usually play with 11 people on the field, but as you get to high school, you usually play with 7 people on the field. Halves are usually between 30 and 45 minutes long. As one grows up, the possible options for soccer are to play on intramural teams, travel teams, middle school teams, high school teams, and if you're really good, minor or major league teams. With each improvement you make, you can get better, and therefore try out for harder teams. So, as an example to score, you would kick the ball into the goal. As mentioned before, the game of soccer places a large requirement and emphasis on the need for exercise and commitment. Soccer has always been known as primarily a running sport. Huey O'Malley writes in his article titled "The Physical Demands of Soccer" that some soccer players can even reach distances of 85,000 meters or 5.2 miles in one game, which is a lot of running. A player must be prepared for this, and there's no doubt that you have to be in shape in order to be able to play. Before one starts practices, it is imperative to stretch to reduce the risk of injury. Some examples of that are running laps, stretching legs, doing small sprints, doing arm workouts, and loosening your back, which can all help loosen muscles and get your heart rate up. It's important to get your heart rate up so during the game you don't get overheated or super stressed out, because that can also lead to risk of injury. It is very important while playing soccer or being in a soccer season to stay in shape and work the muscles that need to be used on a constant or daily basis. Being on a team is also a huge time commitment and a responsibility that a player needs to uphold. When you sign up to be on a team, you are telling your teammates that you will always be on time and prepared for games. This also encourages a lot of social benefits because it helps you meet people who are similar to you and make more friends. The social benefits from this also help mental illnesses or improve mental health in many different ways. Exercise, as I said, can help mental health. and therefore the exercise one completes during the hobby of soccer shows that the physical attributes encourage a lot of mental and social components as well. For example, exercise has always been known as a stress relief. For me personally, I use soccer to help me distract myself and help me relieve anxieties and negative thoughts. When I've had a bad day, I get to look forward to going and playing with my friends to just have fun, relax, and enjoy the time that I get to spend with them. Exercise can also help improve self-confidence and self-esteem. It's imperative in soccer to be a part of a team that encourages one another. When you do well, everyone is rooting for you, and this can improve your self-confidence and self-esteem. Your teammates want you to do well, and when you do well, they love to congratulate you and high-five you, and it can always, as I said, encourage self-confidence and self-esteem. The bonding of a soccer team over exercise can also help one make friends and have a sense of belonging. When you're going through such a hard time or such hard exercises, your teammates will be there for you no matter what, and they will encourage you to never give up, which can give you a really good sense of belonging. Soccer is a valuable hobby to have, as the physical attributes also encourage mental and social benefits. In conclusion, soccer is one of my favorite hobbies, and it has showed me that the physical aspects also provide many social and mental benefits. Exercise is an incredible way to improve one's mental health, and soccer is a hobby that can help one exercise to improve their mental health. Not only is the exercise important, but it is what it leads to that keeps me around. In today's world, young adults are never actually paying attention to their mental health. It is seen widely on college and high school campuses that mental health is deteriorating a lot. But for me, I found my way to help me check in with myself without even realizing it. I've continuously chosen soccer as a hobby because of this, and for many other reasons, as I've mentioned. Soccer helps me relieve stress, gain self-esteem, and feel like I finally belong somewhere. I believe everyone, not only young adults, should have a hobby like soccer.